Outside the door, it sounded as if Olivetti, the Camerlegno, and Captain Roche were debating what to do next. Apparently, the antimatter search had turned up nothing so far. Either the guards had missed the canister, or the intruder had gotten deeper inside the Vatican than Commander Olivetti had been willing to entertain. Langdon dried his hands and face. Then he turned and looked for a urinal. No urinal. Just a bowl. He lifted the lid. As he stood there, tension ebbing from his body, a giddy wave of exhaustion shuddered through his core. The emotions knotting his chest were so many, so incongruous. He was fatigued, running on no food or sleep, walking the path of illumination, traumatized by 2 brutal murders. Langdon felt a deepening horror over the possible outcome of this drama. Think, he told himself. His mind was blank. As he flushed, an unexpected realization hit him. This is the Pope's toilet, he thought. I just took a leak in the Pope's toilet. He had to chuckle. The Holy Throne. 78. In London, a BBC technician ejected a video cassette from a satellite receiver unit and dashed across the control room floor. She burst into the office of the editor-in-chief, slammed the video into his VCR, and pressed play. As the tape rolled, she told him about the conversation she had just had with Gunther Glick in Vatican City. In addition, BBC photo archives had just given her a positive ID on the victim in St. Peter's Square. When the editor-in-chief emerged from his office, he was ringing a cowbell. Everything in editorial stopped. Live in 5. The man boomed. On-air talent to prep. Media coordinators, I want your contacts online. We've got a story we're selling. And we've got film. The market coordinators grabbed their Rolodexes. Film specs. One of them yelled. 30-second trim, the chief replied. Content? Live homicide. The coordinators looked encouraged. Usage and licensing price? $1 million US per. Heads shot up. What? You heard me. I want top of the food chain. CNN, MSNBC, then the big 3. Offer a dial-in preview. Give them 5 minutes to piggyback before BBC runs it. What the hell happened? Someone demanded. The Prime Minister get skinned alive? The chief shook his head. Better. At that exact instant, somewhere in Rome, the assassin enjoyed a fleeting moment of repose in a comfortable chair. He admired the legendary chamber around him. I am sitting in the Church of Illumination, he thought. The Illuminati lair. He could not believe it was still here after all of these centuries. Dutifully, he dialed the BBC reporter to whom he had spoken earlier. It was time. The world had yet to hear the most shocking news of all. 79. Vittoria Vetra sipped a glass of water and nibbled absently at some tea scones just set out by one of the Swiss guards. She knew she should eat, but she had no appetite. The office of the Pope was bustling now, echoing with tense conversations. Captain Rocher, Commander Olivetti, and half a dozen guards assessed the damage and debated the next move. Robert Langdon stood nearby staring out at St. Peter's Square. He looked dejected. Vittoria walked over. Ideas? He shook his head. Scone?